I'm Amelia Bothe, and I'm going to be reading my book, Ellie Has a Secret, for Barnes & Noble Storytime. I hope you enjoy it. Ellie Has a Secret. Ellie looked out the window at the falling rain. She was the only one who didn't groan when Miss Garrett announced that recess would be inside. Ellie loved indoor recess because it meant she could hunt for trinkets in the sandbox that sat at the back of the classroom. There were plastic gold pirates tokens and colorful marbles that rolled squiggles in the sand. Ellie dug through the box, letting the grains run through her fingers. She found treasure after treasure, but her favorite was a round, glossy seashell. It was a beautiful little thing, wonderfully smooth, with a ridge along the opening that she ran her thumb across. Her trance was broken when the bell chimed. Recess was over. Ellie had never taken something that wasn't hers before. She would never dream of it. But she couldn't leave the shell behind. Without thinking, she dropped it into her pocket and lined up to go to lunch. Usually, Ellie sat towards the middle of the table, between her friends Sam and Ava, but today she sat at the very, very end, so that she could admire her new treasure in secret. She turned the dappled shell over in the palm of her hand, but when she peered into the ridged opening, something was peering right back at her. Ever so slowly, a tiny creature wriggled out from the shell. It looked up at Ellie with eyes as glossy as drops of black dew. No sooner had it emerged than it began to speak. "I am a secret," it hissed in a voice that sounded like dripping water. "I am your secret." Ellie thought for a moment. "Are you here because I took this shell?" she asked quietly. Her secret blinked up at her, a silent yes. The secret squirmed through her fingers before settling on Ellie's shoulders. Its wrinkled skin felt slightly fuzzy against her neck, and she realized that the secret had already tripled in size. Ellie glanced around the cafeteria. "Can they see you?" she asked. "No," the secret purred, "just you. But understand that if you tell anyone about me, I'll have to leave." Ellie nodded and slipped the shell back into her pocket. The secret was quite endearing. Ellie was thrilled that it was hers and hers alone. All day the shell sat in Ellie's pocket. All day she didn't tell Miss Garrett or Sam or Ava about her secret. And all day the secret grew and grew and grew. Ellie's secret was starting to weigh on her. When she got home, Ellie found that she couldn't even enjoy admiring her shell, so she hid it under the bed. She could feel the secret's hot breath on her neck. At dinner, she could barely eat. That night, Ellie hardly slept awake. When she woke up the next morning, the secret was still lurking in her room. It followed her downstairs. Ellie's secret stared at her from across the breakfast table. She never knew that keeping a secret would be so miserable. She'd had enough. Ellie knew what to do. "Mom, I have something to show you," she said. Ellie grabbed the shell from under the bed. "I stole this shell from Miss Garrett's sandbox," Ellie said bravely. "I want to give it back." As soon as the words left her mouth, she felt the weight of her secret lift off her shoulders. "Thank you for telling me, honey. Are you feeling better now?" her mom asked gently. "Yes," Ellie sighed, relieved. Ellie glanced behind her, just in time to see her secret slink out the door.